Hey, it's Mrs. Grissom again, and this video is going to tell you about some of the mysteries that I have in my library. I love mysteries. They're some of my favorite books. I read them as a kid, and I've got some great ones in the library. So I'm going to tell you very quickly about some of the ones that I have. Here we go. All right, Three Times Lucky is one that I read quite a while ago, and it's one that won the Newbery Honor, which is the Newbery runner-up. This one's a good mystery. It's in a trilogy. Escape from Mr. Lemoncello's Library. This is by Chris Grabenstein. I met him at a bookstore several years ago. He is the goofiest person I have ever met in my entire life. All of his books are goofy, so if you just want something fun and lighthearted, try Mr. Lemoncello's Library. This is actually in, I think there's 4 books in the series and a 5th one about to come out. Next is Holes. If you have not read this, it's a must-read. Lots of teachers like to read this one as a read-aloud. This one actually won the Newbery one year. This is bound to be a classic, and they've made this one into a movie. Next, this is one called Chasing Vermeer. It's supposed to be really good. I have not read this yet, but I really would like to read it, so somebody should check this out, read it, and let me know what they think. Okay, next is Fuzzy Mud by Louis Sachar. He is a very, very popular author. He's also the one that wrote Holes. This one is a bit creepy, if you can't tell by the cover. So if you like creepy mysteries, try that one out. This one is another one I have not read yet, but this is called Guys Read Thriller. So just because it says guys read doesn't mean girls can't read it. So there you go, if you want to try that one out. The Truth is Told by Mason Buttle is a very, 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 very good book. I read this one a couple years ago. It was a runner-up to some award. Fantastic story. Not just a really good mystery, but the story itself. And Mason Buttle there, you will love him. So try Mason Buttle. I highly recommend that one. Next, my absolute favorite book in the entire library. I have a video all about this series on one of my other YouTube videos, so please read The Blackthorn Key. It is my favorite. I love Kevin Sands and I love this cover, and I will reread it and reread it and reread it. Next is Book Scavenger by Jennifer Chambliss Burtman. I got to meet her in a bookstore as well, and she is awesome. Book Scavenger is a really, really fun series. It's a series of 3 books. I have had students read this first one and they want to continue with the series because they love it so much. This one's a really good one. This one, When You Reach Me, is an award winner. I have not read, oh yeah, there's the sticker right there. It actually won the Newbery Medal quite a few years ago. I haven't had a chance to read this yet, but I need to because it's supposed to be really, really good. Okay, this one is called From the Mixed Up Files of Mrs. Basil Frankweiler. It's another award winner. There's lots of mysteries that have won awards. This one's an older book, but it's super, super good. This one's a bigger book, but it's a really cool story. It's called York. And there's a little bit of fantasy to this one, but that's a really good mystery. And another one of my favorites is called Green Glass House. This one is not a super fast read, but it is a fantastic mystery. And this has a surprise in it like you wouldn't believe. It shocked me. I got to this point and I'm like, no way. And it made me want to reread the book to pick up on clues. And last but not least is a book. This one's an old one, but it is a classic. It's called The Westing Game. And this is another one that won the Newbery Medal. This is one, as I was reading, I thought I had it all figured out. And then I'm like, nope, I was wrong. And then I thought I had it figured out again. And then once again, I was wrong. So if you like mysteries, there are a whole slew of books to choose from. These aren't all of them. They're just a few. So ask me and I can show you where they are.